Alrighty guys, it is May 11th and it is still raining. So I'm doing a project here I was probably going to wait till the summertime to do, but I figure I might as well go ahead and do it now because got rain coming in this afternoon and it's probably going to rain for another week. So bought this grapple here this past winter. It's a Farmhand grapple. Kind of wanting one. I'm going to make kind of like a maxillator thing. And Denny's Country Life he'd made one from scratch. Looked like it worked out pretty well. He made the whole grapple and everything with the dividers in it. I thought, well, that looks pretty good. I might try to do something like this. And then this grapple came up for $1,000, and it's old, rusty, but it's pretty straight. It's not all beat up really or anything. So I figured couldn't go wrong for $1,000 instead of trying to build one. So I bought it and adapted over to fit on the skid steer here and use it that way. I wanted to be able to bail, or I needed to be able to bail by myself if no one else is around to help. And that's kind of why I was wanting one of these. But what I say when I put dividers in it, really, as you don't know, I'll put divider here, divider down the middle, and I have to get rid of that spike, probably move it out in here somewhere, and then put another divider here, and you just put the bales on the ground behind the baler and just drive along, and just funnel them into the chutes, and you can pick up 8 of them at a time then. So that's what I'm working on here. Got to add a third remote onto the skid steer. Bought this hydraulic valve off the internet, and bought this base plate to go with it. Electric over hydraulic. Got to get that plumbed in. I had to order a couple fittings from Gehl to hook right into the valve stack for the power beyond. But that'll be a little bit later. I'm going to get this all fabbed up here first. Now I'm making it fit the Gehl quick attach thing here. These old style Gehl hookups for this model of a skid steer. Got these things here like on the pallet forks, and the bucket has something just like this where you can roll this piece up into here, and then the bottom piece here goes over that pin, and then this pin sticks out on the inside there, and then these levers, got this little piece here, comes and hooks over it just at the bottom, can't pull back out. And got the first top piece built here. Took pieces 1/4 by 2 flat, and or 1/4 by 2.5, I think is what it is. Yeah, it's 1/4 by 2.5, and rolled it around an 1.25 inch pin there, heated it up and rolled it around. And then I notched the corner out here on this 3/8 by 6 flat, and then I had to. I didn't really have too good of a way to do this without doing some stuff to set up the punch, and so I just took a torch real carefully and trimmed that out, and that's what it looks like there. And so I'm going to weld that in. That grapple, it had these John Deere hookups on it. Just cut them off, and I'm going to weld these Gehl ones on then, but that's what it had. See how this goes. It's kind of hard to weld with these glasses. Of course, I say that every time, and I still weld with the glasses on. It's just real dark because the auto hood doesn't lighten up quite enough. Alright, I got these welded up and welded onto these plates here, and I'll just weld that plate onto the face of the grapple. But show you what else. Got to make the lower pin pieces here. I'm shooting for this right here. That'll weld onto that faceplate, and then I'll put this 1.25" pin, and through here I need to polish the pin just a little bit, or just open the hole up slightly. But six and 3/8 is the what I need here, the magic number for the center line of the hole. You guys haven't used these Milwaukee Sharpies. These things are really nice. I wasn't sure how they'd be, but they said they marked on, they mark on, oily surfaces, dusty, everything, and I wasn't sure about it, but they're only, a pack of 2 of them was only like $2.10 or something, so I figured I'd give it a try, and I've been really impressed. I'll never buy another Sharpie again. Buy these things, they work a lot better. And 2.5" piece flat, so 1.25". Do the other two and punch holes in them. Make sure it's recording. Hole. You gotta flip this thing around because it helps strip the piece of metal off the thing. Just real close. Either take the die grinder and open that up. We got an 1 5/16 punch. That's 1.25", but the lower part of it didn't look quite as strong, and I didn't want a chance of breaking it on this 1/2" plate here. Yeah, I think I'll just take the die grinder and clean these up a little bit. I'll come back to you here in a bit. Well, here's the finished products. That one's on there. I'd like some 2 3/4 flat, take up a little space there, but it's not going to hurt anything. It tightens up more down here. Things flip down there, they can't pull out of there. Old skid steer's getting fairly worn out down here on the booms. Before I got it, I hadn't seen a grease gun in a long time. The only reason it's in pretty decent shape is because I think it just did a lot of idling around. It didn't really do a ton of hard work, and it you know, wasn't on a farm, and so it wasn't in manure and everything else. But it'd been a while since I'd seen a grease gun, I think. But that hangs on there like that, and that thing kicks down, and that flips down like that, and put the clip in it there, and pull out. This one didn't fit quite as well as this one did. I don't know why. I don't know if this plate got warped when I welded it, and this thing just didn't. I mean, it'll be fine, but it just isn't quite as square as this one was. But built back in the days before they kind of had a standardized quick attach on stuff. Well, I'll swing around, need to do a little more grinding there, and then I'm going to take skid loader and put those things on it, hold it up to the grapple, that way they're sitting where they need to be, and then at least get some good tacks on them, and then get it up here, weld it. But, yep. Alright, got her on here. I'm going to try welding with glasses one more time here, see if I can do it. Once the metal gets hot enough and got enough of a glow to it, I can kind of see what I'm doing. Kind of. Doing a little bit of a weave with it here. I just try to get it burned into this metal a little better. I like generally have the welder pretty hot, and it makes a lot of spatter, but I like to make sure it's stuck. I hate seeing a weld bead that just popped off a piece of metal because it wasn't stuck good enough. Not too bad for not being able to see what I do. Got one more across the top here. Yep, I'm just about to the end. There we go. Let's try not to wind these cords, you know, where they got too much of a bend in them, because they it's hard on the liners inside the cord there, and they don't feed the wire out as good as they should once it gets some age on them. Still got a ways to go on this project, because I got to put the dividers in. Luckily, it's already got a divider on that side, so and it's adjustable. Actually, you can slide it in and out, and so leave that, and then probably build something similar to it on that side, and then just have, I need 3 little pieces in the middle. Fast. That thing drops down on there better than I thought. I wasn't sure how this side was going to do. push the front of the skid steer up. That's what I was told you gotta do. You gotta, I think Denny's Country, I think he'd said something about it. Push down on the, you gotta kind of push down on the hay to get it to really dig in. Scrap. Real test will be once you're bouncing through the field with it, but you just kind of go like that. Yeah, I think that'll work real well. Then I'll just have a little toggle switch here to run my valve, to run the hooks. Yeah, definitely not light there. Of course, you get 8 bales in it, 400 pounds of hay might be a different story, but I'm thinking I can probably stack 6 high. I might even be able to do 7 with how high that is. 7 high with that, and then in my barn out here I'll have to probably hand stack 3 to 4 layers, but that's just the way it is. And that'll be good because I ought to be able to stack at least 4 to 5 high on a rack like that, and then probably use that Donahue trailer we got and then fit about 150 on there just because it gets too much weight. But you know, I generally stack it about 4 or 5 high, but it's only about that high off the ground, so that'll work good. Well, there's part 1. Part 2 I'll probably be putting the dividers in unless my parts come in right away for that. So thanks everybody for watching.